Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Hot Topics, and we had to keep one of our most fabulous guests around, Dr. Heather Woolery-Lloyd. Did I get it right?
Yes, correct.
Miami Beach is where your office is located?
That's where I practice, in Miami Beach.
Okay, so you've seen a lot of faces there in Miami Beach. Probably a lot of sun.
Lots of sun damage, absolutely.
Really? Is that the majority of what you see in your office because of where your office is, or?
Yeah, so in Miami, one of the biggest problems, especially because we have a lot of women with skin of color, is hyperpigmentation, dark marks, uneven skin tone. So that's a lot of what I treat in my practice.
Now, since you mentioned that, because I remember we did a segment a while back about hyperpigmentation. I cannot tell you how many emails that we got from people saying that they cannot find a product, especially if you have darker skin. So what would you recommend if that's
So what you want to look for products that will improve the pigmentation. And I actually prefer products without hydroquinone if you're buying them over the counter. If you're going to the dermatologist, hydroquinone is a great ingredient, but over the counter I like the hydroquinone-free products. So one great product is called Specific Beauty, and it's a skin brightening serum, and it combines licorice extract, which is a really effective skin brightener, with retinol, which we know helps with exfoliating the skin, and ginger root extract, and those three together work synergistically to improve the pigment.
And that's good for no matter what your skin type is?
No matter what your skin type is, it's a spot treatment.
What you have in your hand, though, is for something different. This one is for acne scars, because one of the myths we talked about is whether you can get rid of them. So
Right. Well, this one actually is for that type of acne scars. So there are different types of acne scars. Some are the more deep pits that people have in the skin, and those require more medical procedures. But some acne scars, especially in darker skin types, is you get a little brown spot. You get a pimple for a couple days, but a brown spot for a couple months. And so this is the type of treatment that would help with those acne scars.
Now, another myth is that not everybody needs to wear sunscreen. I mean, we keep talking about it over and over again, but I can't tell you how many people will say, I've got darker skin, or I've got this kind of skin, and I don't need to wear as much.
And that is definitely a myth. You absolutely need to wear sunscreen, regardless of your skin type. So it's very clear in lighter skin, sunscreen prevents wrinkles and even skin cancer. But in darker skin, sunscreen prevents hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone. So one of the most common things when people come into my practice and ask me, how can I even out my skin tone, one of the first things I ask is, do you wear sunscreen every day? So it's really important to wear sunscreen every day because it prevents the dark marks.
Are you surprised by the answers that you get?
Oh, the vast majority say no, and you know, really it's my job as a dermatologist to educate my patients and tell them you really have to wear sunscreen every day. Just get into it being a daily habit so you don't even have to think about it.
Now educate me a little bit here on this. Do you see more women in your office?
I see around 70% women, 30% men.
And what do most of the issues that men come in?
Men often come in with ingrown hairs, razor bumps on the beard. That's a very common problem. Also, men also can get acne and dark marks and are concerned about having even skin too. So it's an equal opportunity thing. You know, everyone really wants to have clear, even skin.
All right, and what about the younger patients? Seeing a lot of them?
I see a lot of younger patients, and usually the main complaint is acne in that population. They're not as much worried about acne and dark marks. That would be the main problem.
I was going to say, because a lot of younger people, they're spending a lot more time in the sun too.
They are. But
well, never a dull moment in your place, right?
Never dull. That's why I love my job.
Good to have you here, Dr. Heather.
Thank you.
We'll be back after this.